As you guys know, 3 months ago was WoW's 20th anniversary birthday, and apart from everything that we got in retail, they also decided to release 3 fresh realms for classic WoW. And as you have may seen in the last video, I just started my journey in classic WoW, playing it for the first time, and this is the second episode. In this one, we did a lot of things, and we even did my first ever dungeon, Deadmines. And with that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this video. You can already see how we are starting the second episode, and that is by running to Westfall. Trust me, this is sped up 16 times and it still took ages. So trust me how long that run took in real time. And as you can see, this is how my minimap looks like after taking all of the quests. Then I wanted to do them, but everyone is just farming this spot. But not far away I actually found this farm where there was no one. So I went out, you know, ran a couple circles and grinded out the mobs that I needed. Next up, finish the quests, Dink level 14, do some more quests, kill these 20 of these harvester watchers, and that was slowly but surely getting us where we need to be. Then I was actually in Stormwind and I got this rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer buff, and as you can see on your screen, this is insane, especially insane when you're low level. And you can already guess what I did. I went on to do quests because, let's be real, this made the time doing quests much lower. I mean, the quests are not the problem, but the gameplay at the start is kinda at least for me. And then here I actually kinda overpulled because I was running back like an idiot. And since I'm showing you this clip, you can already guess what happens. Do I need to say it? Yeah, we die. We died, and I was fucking devastated. I logged off there, like I was fucking done. And then I made this very long run to the lodge, like north. I don't fucking know where this shit is. I don't know how to say it on English. But basically I made my way all the way up to this lodge where we had some quests. As I was saying, there we had quests, but what I didn't know that they were timed. And what you don't see is I managed to finish one, but the second one I failed and I gave up. Then I made my way to the Red Ridge Mountains for the first time ever in classic WoW, where I actually managed to finish this quest. I mean, it literally took 30 seconds and we managed to dink level 16. I also went on to group with one warrior, as you are going to see right now. And he was talking about how the hordes are noobs and so on. And first off, I thought that he switched to alliance because hordes are noobs, but most of the time alliance are noob players. And then I got a taste of what he meant. He meant this rogue that was ganking us. You just love classic WoW. The average experience. Then I made another run to the Goldshire where I needed to talk to some guy to finish a quest, and at this point any XP I can get is good. Once again we got the buff, but this time my pet got it as well, which meant this time I won't let my ego get the best of me and I'm actually going to use the whole duration of it. And whilst I was doing quests, I got an 8-slot bag. In classic I felt like winning a lottery. Like in retail I have 34 slot bags, I don't care, but here an 8-slot bag was insane. Then I went on to kill these trogs so I can get the loot that I needed for the quest. And then in the meantime I went back to the lodge, took some quests, and it tasked us with killing this elite monster, which ended up being a bear. And I also found this paladin that couldn't solo it, so I invited him to the party and we made quick business of this guy. I also used the wing clip ability, which was insanely helpful to keep some distance away from the boss hitting me. And then it was time for Westfall, where I did all of the Defiance quests, and in the meantime I took all of the quests for Deadmines. If you guys are enjoying the video so far and this kind of content, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, because I'm trying to reach 1000 subs by end of this month. Now let's get back to the video. And the time has finally come for the Deadmines run, or basically my first ever dungeon in WoW Classic. I went on to make a group, basically inviting anyone that wanted to join. I do not care about level, class or anything. But upon further inspection that you do not see in the video, I concluded that all of these people are fucking insane. As you are going to see in the run, like this was something easiest that I have ever done. And I also have to say it's like really cool how you have to go through all of these tunnels and everything to get to the dungeon. And here, as you can see, we have the first boss. I focused the ads and then all of a sudden, well, not all of a sudden, but I realized that none of my teammates are focusing the ads, but they are gunning the boss down. Even the priest, our healer, is wanting the boss. Then I switch to him, he doesn't drop anything, but you know, it is what it is. Then we make our way into the second room, or masked room, where we are going to see the second boss. And first off, we have to empty the room of these goblins. As you can see, I mean, I agree, the aggro is kinda hard to hold in Classic since you don't have that many threat abilities, taunts and so on. But I think we are doing pretty decently. We are gunning these mobs down. I'm not doing a lot of damage, but I'm trying my best, which for me is currently the point since this is a 21-year-old game. We clear all of the goblins, as I was saying. Like, this rogue was ninja pulling all of the time. Like, thank god Tank didn't get annoyed or anything. And here we are going to kill this goblin, and then we are hopefully going to start doing the boss. And we actually pulled the boss with it. And then, as you can see, I'm trying to use my Viper Sting, and I'm realizing that the boss is immune. Like, that I did not know at all. Like, that the bosses, some bosses have immunity to some spells. Like, that is also really cool. We kill this machine, and then Sneed drops out. We gun him down as well, as you are going to see in a very short time span. And he actually drops an axe that is very better than my current weapon. And since I already saw that no one needs that, I still asked, because I'm just a great player, does anyone need it? They were like, no. Okay, they took some time to write no, but since I already played this, I know what is going to happen. And then I go on, do I greed? No, fuck it, I need. And as the meme says, every weapon is a hunter weapon. You just gotta live up to it. Like, it's not my fault people play classes that can't use all the weapons. Hunter can use everything. Then we make our way to the third boss, my bad. And here I thought that we are going to have some problems, because we pulled two mobs. Two mobs is nothing, let's be real, but the third one also pulled. But thankfully, the first mob that we just killed, the paladin stunned him before he managed to get his cast off and summon the small mechanical thing. Then we start the boss. Like, here I wasn't sure, like, should I focus the mob that we pulled with the boss or not? And as you can see, Tank almost died there. That was a little bit scary, but in the end everything went as planned, to perfection. We killed the second boss as well. He doesn't drop anything good, I just greed. Tank goes on to loot every single engineering part. And then we make our way to Mr. Smite. I actually have his toy in the retail, and I just love using it. Like, you are big Tauren, like everything gets bigger, mount and everything. He actually spawns two sets of ads, or like two ads, that we go on to kill first, to everyone's surprise, since no one was focusing ads up to this point. But that was because he actually stuns, like, at some percentages of his HP. Let's say when he falls to 60%, 70 or whatever it is, he stuns all of us and goes to change his weapon. And that is why we need to kill the ads first. And as you can see, I have a lot of time, so I'm looking through the gear. I actually get a decent chest plate, but then I remembered what is the main reward for completing this dungeon, and I was like, fuck it, I want to equip it at least until we finish. He goes on to get his hammer very well known in the classic community in the melee classes, and he doesn't drop it. Oh, what a surprise. I actually don't need on this axe because I got my upgrade and I don't want to be that guy, you know, that needs on everything and is not going to use it. We roll for this chest, I get 2. Wow, to everyone's surprise. I even in classic I get shit rolls. Like, does it ever fucking stop? That's the main reason I don't do raids in retail, because I don't get shit. Just waste of time. I always roll shit, so dungeons are always no-brainer to me, and I enjoy them very much. Then we may make way to the Green Barret. Like, what is his name? I'm not sure. But anyways, he has these mobs with him. We go on to kill them. I go on to put a debuff to all of them, you know, just to get that little bit of extra DPS. I actually run out of mana, but thankfully I didn't run out of bullets because I bought them prior to this. And that is 1+ to me, you know, since I thought about buying bullets. Because trust me, I didn't show in the video, but many times I forgot. He doesn't drop anything good either. We upgrade on this belt. And I don't know if you're going to see it or not. Well, I get it. And since it was bind on equip, I went on to sell it. But sadly, it only sold for like 10 silver. But you know, 10 silver is 10 silver. That is some big money in Classic WoW. Then we go on to pull Mank Leaf. Once again, no one is focusing the ads, like I'm the only fucking degen there. I wasn't sure, like, should I focus the boss as well, since they are all focusing him. But it actually turns out that he spawns more ads once he gets low, so we kinda started getting overwhelmed here. I actually ignored this ad, let him hit me, because I want to kill the boss. And we hit the boss, and lo and behold, he drops a best cape that you can have at this level. I'm not sure if it's best at this level, but it was a pretty insane upgrade and a rare drop. And the rogue also needs it, but I win the roll. I finally won the roll. I had you in the first part thinking I always roll bad. Well, I roll bad for chests and in raids. But once it's time for real gear in dungeons, I always win that shit. We killed the cookie, priest gets a wand, and I say thank you everyone for this very pleasant and nice experience. And then I go on to turn in this quest. Lo and behold, the greatest chest of all time that you can have at this level. And now, my hunter was fucking stacked, baby. And that would be all for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. As you can see, not much has changed. I only crafted the goggles for my hunter and actually named my pet Maniac. Well, why? Well, because he is a fucking maniac. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, consider liking it and subscribing. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.